We're about 40 miles south of Candlestick Point as we welcome you inside Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago, this crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. And we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the Los Angeles Rams. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. Flushed out right. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked by Tarvarius Moore. And the Niners are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Lance, a handoff here to Mostert. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down. Well, this defense for the Rams, they were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
They'll try and run here with Mostert. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. It's a 7-yard gain and good enough to move the chains. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. Now a play fake. Lance. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
Well, there was pressure all around him, so the only play was to try and get out of there. I think it was an excellent effort by him just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And now they'll throw with Lance. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Lance finding Kittle, 1st down San Francisco. So, Charles, again, take nothing away from this young man under center because I know people think he's got a very bright future in this league, but I have to figure the defensive coordinators love the thought of squaring off against a rookie quarterback.
And especially if they have guys they can put together a game plan with that's going to confuse, disguise a lot of coverage, make this kid think a little bit. Because in college, he's seen a lot of things. Let's not get it wrong here. But at the same time, in the NFL, you can do so much more because of the athletes you have, because of their football IQ. And don't forget, you're going to throw a couple extra rushers at him as well. See if he can handle the pressure when those guys come at him.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Lance. Quick hitter here, it's complete. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their 1st drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field, all they're thinking is,
finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you've got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown on them. Look out. You've won.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Raheem Mostert with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Niners have taken the early lead. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Not the start that they were hoping for. The interception on the first play of the game. It leads to 6 points the other way. How do you rebound from here?
Yeah, a little bit of humor. Got to laugh that one off and not the ha-ha. That was very funny, but kind of like, can you believe that just happened? Let's go out and play now. Let's just start over.
A gain of 6 there on first. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. That one, a first down pickup of 8. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Next, the receivers helped spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down. They'll try the air now with Stafford. That's pulled in by the rookie from Louisville, Tutu Atwell. A good pickup, 17 yards, and also a Rams first down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. From the gun, here's Stafford. Dancing to his left. And he'll just get rid of it.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And a good run as he manages 7 yards down to the 17. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Here's Stafford. pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Eric Armstead, the defensive end, will get credited for the sack. And Gay knocks this one through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
Fielded right around the 8. And will be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, a run with Mostert. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10. The Lance going to throw. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 47, and they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
Yeah. About 15.
After the interception, here's Stafford. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
Yep, because that's all he do.
On first down, it's Stafford. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
A deep ball down that right sideline, and he made sure that he put it where either his guy was going to catch it or no one was.
To throw again on 2nd down. Stafford. And he's got Ezekiel
Not try to playmaker.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. What a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Got an open man finding Jefferson. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's one of those where it feels like backyard football in a sense. You say, forget about the route. Just run to the open spot in the middle of the field, and I'll find you. Good throw, good concentration on the catch, and they pick up the first down.
A first down carry by Elliott. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. And that'll set him back 5. And now a delay of game operating behind the stick, 2nd and 15. Here's Stafford. He'll go underneath here to Elliott. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to make it 3rd down and 10.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position
Well, I got
a
86.
Passing attack is a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. And that's caught left side. It's Woods. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. Gay's kick is good. And they'll get it back within a point.
Not sorry enough.
7-6. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence.
Who are you talking to?
Nice one for them. They force the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away
Talking
with
to the game like
points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 of the 24.
I can't hold my breath no more. No.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
That's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They run out of the shotgun with Mostert. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory. 44 yards on the ground for him so far. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. Meanwhile, Lance's throw taken in by Samuel.
Ever do it? Like, they always quick now.
Lance on target to Samuel for a Niner first.
Do it. Oh, shoot.
Lance now on 1st down.
Let's go, baby.
Into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off at the 36. 2nd interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. The team's going to check on it because if you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen.
Cheesecake.
On 1st down.
Boy, you tripping. Some Cheesecake Factory?
And he's got this down to the 35. 1st down Los Angeles there with a pickup.
Yeah, that Monte Cristo.
Crisco? Just go right at him. Let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. Now Elliott. And he'll take this ahead for about 4.
Hey, watch your mouth.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Now a 2nd down and 6.
Matter of fact, can I flip it this way? No, I can't.
Elliott lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Now they're going to be
They
dealing
might
with
have
a 3rd
to
and
take
7 as
another
officially a loss of 1.
lobbing field goal, man.
They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. A 3rd field goal of the first half, not what they're looking for as they come up on 3rd down. Now it's Stafford. And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. Back deep, Travis Benjamin. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. And a little too much mustard on that.
John Collins, a dog, though.
Into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with a 1-point lead, you'd have to think they'll be looking just to get this to halftime. And some space here. An anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
A final shot before half for Lance. Oh, he'll look downfield
Got
for
to pick
Kittle.
him
And that
gosh,
is
man.
incomplete. So we've hit halftime here in Santa Clara with the 49ers out in front as we send you cross country to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report.
Are they something like that? Either 7-5 or 6-6.
49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Oh, we be in wild card? Wow.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half, partner, all of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told them, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
A lot of times the key is just get him the ball and let him do his thing, and they got it out to him on the left side, and he did exactly that. Excellent run after the catch.
Lance is through the lead here to Ayuk. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here.
Y'all both was being weird last night. Yeah.
And Lance now to throw. Eluding the pressure right. The ball comes out. Brought in
Oh,
hard. 49er able
that was
to
one of
gain
my team in the
possession, so
area.
they will indeed hold on to the pigskin. We talk a lot about setting the tone to start the game. Well, you want to start the tone right in the third quarter as well, and nearly lost a football there in their first drive.
And sometimes we overdo it when we talk about halftime adjustments and what teams are going to do. Most of the time, it's just a matter of executing the game.
That's Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, San Francisco. Deebo Samuel, his fourth touchdown on the year. And the 49ers add on to their lead.
Supposed to be my turnover. Don't look turnover. Baseball.
Lead is up to 8. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
K, what? What is the K? You're exactly. I forgot the company.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down.
That
5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
Elliott going to get it again on 2nd down. And some room to maneuver. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 60 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. Play action. Stafford. Escaping the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road.
Darius was mad about that last night.
Because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Dang, favorite Darius sounded like he
flush to his right. Trying to find Cup, but it's intercepted.
Oh.
Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart.
Not serious, man.
Get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw it right into it for an interception.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
He's got exactly what you're looking for, the ability to not just diagnose a play and quickly, but to make a play as well. Nice job there tackling him for a loss.
2nd down, here's Mostert again. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. 4 yards on the pickup there, and now they're left with a 3rd and 8.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Throwing his Lance on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part and got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction.
What?
Set to begin their next drive. The Rams offense.
We played them Wednesday.
Following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose
loose with the football again. You're going to
Dang,
take care of it,
man.
but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Third quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up. Stafford. He's got Higbee complete right side. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target.
What in the world is going on over there?
Stafford on 3rd down.
Yummy.
And he's going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL.
I just sat down on a late flight.
Tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
That's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them,
understand
they all
why
want to be
Tutu
number
Atwell
1.
is not the one. Not with my formations.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll fake it. Now Stafford.
Oh, I could have lowballed that inside.
Flushed out right. This is caught. It's Woods. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 23 yards, the final tally.
Oh, Mr. Tutu Atwell.
A shotgun snap for Stafford.
Oh my gosh, I'm glad I didn't try that.
That one complete. Elliott.
Man, who you talking? Man, who you talking?
They're inside the 25. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Throwing again is Stafford.
Hey, and that money.
That's caught left side. It's Higbee, the tight end. And he'll go down.
It's like $5.
The 3rd quarter of action. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. On 2nd down, Elliott. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Defensively, you said coming in earlier, yes, a magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And, wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
Not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great position to win this one because holding them down was paramount. If they could get it done, well, guess what?
Oh, Darius, you want to talk?
Right now, they have their eye on victory.
And leading here in the 4th. 76 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Here's 2nd and 2 now from the 3. From the shotgun again to Elliott. And this time he is in.
Yes.
Ezekiel Elliott, his 19th touchdown now on the season. And the Rams have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. Stafford's going to try and throw for it.
Damn.
He will get into the end zone for 2, and this game now tied here in
What?
the 4th.
Bro, my fault. Dang. Y'all don't need me.
This one tied at 14 now as he
I ain't gonna lie, that game from earlier still got me heated.
And a short kick taken at about the 16. It's a pretty good return.
Well, you say y'all just got 40 ball.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
It was right there. That was the other time.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
The Niners on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Off of play action.
Lance. Handbag, boy.
Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. He's got him in. Complete. Touchdown. 49ers.
What did you just get
Deebo Samuel with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year.
How did you just
the 49ers have now taken the lead. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. Stafford's throw, it's complete into the hands of Higbee. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Off of play action. Here's Stafford. And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. Nick Bosa, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. The Rams on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Stafford now to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top of the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the 49ers will take over deep in their own territory. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Once again, it's Mostert. And a very short pickup there across the 15 to the 16. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. The Rams calling on their nickel set here defensively for third down. To throw, it's Lance. Eluding the pressure right. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a fourth down. Here comes the 49ers punter now as he'll kick it away for the second time. He gets this away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Stafford. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Stafford. He'll get this out wide here to Elliott. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Stafford. Got a man, it's Higbee complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a one-score game. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. From the 50, Stafford. Buying time to his left. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A very solid gain of 27.
And this is obviously a spot where you lean on your stars. Get the ball to them in open space and let them do what they do.
Now Stafford. Right side complete. That's Woods. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. And 2 big plays, one after the other. Now all of a sudden, they're on the march.
Got to feel good about what they've just gotten done, and now feel really good about what's in front of them.
Now Elliott. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
I'm a little surprised right here. They've got 3 timeouts left. The clock's running down, and they aren't using them. Those timeouts do you no good at home. Use them now.
They'll try again with Elliott. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. 3rd and goal. And keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory. Stafford. And it's caught. It's a touchdown. So they rally here in the final minute, and they're an extra point away from tying this game. Matt Gay on for the extra point. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Fields this way up at the 17. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. In a tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. Now a play fake. Lance. Taking a shot for Samuel. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 24. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. Now it's Stafford. Steps away to his left. Gets this into the hands of the tight end, Higbee. And we need overtime to decide this one after 4 quarters of play. We're all even. The extra session in a moment. This is the NFL. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Excellent work there by Lance as he scrambles for the first down.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit, because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. He's had some big runs in this game. Not there, though.
But I don't think they're going to be deterred by that play right there. He's had some nice runs in the game. And how many times have we seen a good running back get stopped, yet turn it into something big on a later carry? I'd stay with him.
And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a second and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to third and manageable with that run.
Now a first throw here in overtime. Forced out to his left. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a first. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They hand it off to Mostert. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Lance looking to throw it. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Now Lance. And this is going to be incomplete. Well done by the defense. They did their job here in overtime.
Boy, did they ever, because now it's 4th and really long. So if you do decide to go for it, people think you might be a little bit on the nut side, don't they? But guess what? If I did decide to go for it, I'd call something deep. I'd throw a deep pass and hope that the defense didn't remember to just knock it down. If they intercept it, it's almost like a great punt. It helps out your defense with field position.
So a big move here, playing to win in overtime. They're going to go for it on 4th down. And they'll go for it. Lance. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on downs. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Their defense did its job, got the stop. All they need is 3, and this is over.
Couldn't have done much else other than score themselves and end it. But they turned it back over to them, and now all they need is a field goal to win the game. Excellent job by the defense. Can the offense finish things off?
Yeah, part 1 is done, now part 2. On 2nd down, Elliott once more. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play, backwards a yard. Now Stafford with his first throw of OT. Oh, and it's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Michael Kendricks. And into the end zone, a pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here, coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.
And we know that every play during a game matters,